Thanks for watching MLB Network 360. If you don't have a virtual reality headset, you can get the full experience by moving around your mobile device or click and drag on your computer to see every angle. Enjoy.
You know, there's a saying in baseball, you're only as good as your next day's starter. Well, the Washington Nationals found themselves in a spot down 3-2, and their next day's starter was Stephen Strasburg. They were hoping that he would have his nasty stuff and give them an opportunity to pitch to Game 7. You know what? He had his nasty stuff. Stephen Strasburg has a variety of ways to get you out. He has 4 definable pitches. 2 of the keys we're going to be talking about are his four-seam fastball and his changeup. And his fastball definitely sets up his ability to throw the changeup. Now, as far as his four-seam fastball, it's going to have very low spin rate, 2,167 RPM, which is 25th percentile among MLB pitchers. The movement of that pitch with the velocity makes it very difficult to square up. There are times in the game where Stephen Strasburg could basically challenge you with his four-seam fastball, and when he's on, there's nothing you can do about it. Now let's talk about that changeup. He throws it at 87.7 miles per hour, which is 6 miles per hour slower than his fastball. It has 32 inches of drop, which is 3.7 inches better than Major League Baseball average. This pitch starts out on the middle of the plate and disappears. And the biggest thing that hitters will tell you is when that pitch is anywhere close to the plate, coming off of a fastball, there's no way to know that that changeup is actually the pitch that's thrown. And he definitely had that changeup working in Game 6.
Strike 3 called.
Stephen Strasburg, well, he did his thing. He won Game 6, pitched a brilliant game, and allowed his teammate Max Scherzer, who missed Game 5, the ultimate atonement to pitch Game 7. What a position to be in to have an opportunity to win the World Series on the road against the Houston Astros. Well, Max Scherzer is up to the task, and he was bringing everything he had. Now let's talk about Max Scherzer. He's going to throw a variety of pitches, but we're going to focus on the fastball and the slider. The four-seam fastball he throws about 48% of the time. The fastball average velocity is going to be 94.9 miles per hour, and he gives every bit of effort when he throws his fastball. Now let's talk about his slider. That lower arm release and that sweeping motion of that pitch makes it difficult for right-handers and left-handers to pick up the tilt that comes out of his hand. His slider will be thrown about 85.6 miles per hour. That has 2,365 RPM and 36.1 inches of drop. When Max has the tight spin on his slider, the hitters have no chance. Well, there you have it. Strasburg and Scherzer on top of their game, winning 2 games on the road and bringing a World Series championship to Washington.